be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys questions, or no, I didn't. I asked you guys to ask me questions. You're asking the questions, I'm not. On my Instagram. Oh my God, my friends are commenting and I'm shaking. I shouldn't have had my friends on my story. I should have blocked them from my posts. Okay, so my two friends, Derek and Christian, say, I feel like being a sausage while only eating sausage and doing sausage things for 24 hours. I can't. Honestly, I would do that though. And Leah says, hi baby, have you ever used a non-traditional item to get yourself off? Yes, I have. I don't know if it would be considered non-traditional, but a hot tub jet, like in public. Picture it like in public and me like, like hot tub, not like, oh wait, no, it wasn't a hot tub. I think a hot tub too. Keep me away from jets. Have you ever had some fun with anyone since your breakup? Yes. I have. She was a girl named Olivia. She's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, and we danced real sexual at the club, so bye. Listen, the best type of cheese, smoked Gouda. What does the tattoo on your wrist mean? My wrists, this one right here, the one on my wrist is a heart, and it has little angel wings, and it's really cute and girly like Sailor Moony. And basically, I did a whole video on it, me getting it, but it is, I used to, when I was younger, like self-harm, and I had some scars there. When I would look down at my wrist, that's what it reminded me of. So kind of like emotional scars as well as physical scars. So I got that to remind me of me and cuteness. Do I have a new boyfriend? No. Fave position, doggy style. How are you really? That has probably the most likes on it. Okay. We were really happy in this video. I am not good. I am actually not doing well. I feel like I just like cry at random times, and I'm not a crier. Like really sad things could happen and I get really sad. I just don't cry. Like I rarely just cry, and recently I've just been like crying like for nothing. Like I'll be in the drive-thru at Starbucks, I'll just be crying. Like cool. Like I'll be like, why am I crying? I don't even know why I'm sad. It's this questions, like I actually don't know why I'm sad. There's nothing like causing my sadness, or maybe there is, I just don't know. But like literally I don't know why I'm so sad. I am just emotionally kind of gone right now. I don't really feel like myself. I feel like I'm almost like in a video game or something, like it's some kind of Black Mirror thing. Maybe somebody's like slowly trying to possess me, maybe a demon's trying to take over. I'm trying to be funny, but like in actuality I'm not well, but I will be good. Like I don't want people to like worry. I will be good. I just, you know, even for a while I wasn't even like talking to any of my family, which is, that's how you know something's weird. Like I wasn't even talking to them. I wasn't talking to like anybody, and I just went through some rough, I'm still going through it. I'm still, like, let's just be honest, I'm going through it, and I'm just trying every day to like be busy. I got my makeup done today, and I had a little photo shoot for myself today, and I've been journaling more and working lots and editing lots, and things like that are really helping me. I just am in this weird funk, and that's the truth of it. Do you ever miss Dalton? Of course I do. I was with him for 7 years. There's lots I miss, especially just like joking around and talking in movie terms. Like I would like talk to him in movie quotes, and he'd be like, I don't know what that is, and I'd be like, yeah you do, and then I'd like keep movie quoting it, and he'd be like, you're so annoying, and then he'd be like, oh I know a movie. Like that's how we would talk. He would tell me I was so annoying, or like I would make supper and he would be like, I made it, cool. Like I don't know, there's just lots of things that just remind me of him, especially because I'm like in this house. But it's not a negative thing, like it's positive things. But yes, of course I do. What YouTuber would you hate to collaborate with? I feel like David Dobrik's the first one to come into my mind, because, and listen to my reasoning, I feel like he would like make fun of me, you know, because that's like his stuff, is he does like bits and makes fun of people, and like in a funny way, yeah, but it would be like, oh look at her, like then he'd say something mean. So no thanks, no thanks. Fave piece of clothing out of all your clothing items, love you, my Lululemon leggings, hands down. What's the biggest lie you've ever told? Probably, I'm not gonna get a third BBL. When I was getting my second one, I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, and now I'm like, want a third BBL? Like, that's my freaking life. Like, what is my life? Ooh, when did you know it was over? No, I think she's meaning like with Dalton. Honestly, I just felt very much like friends with him, which isn't a bad thing. Like it wasn't a negative bad thing. I just, every day, like we were like the best of friends. We were so close, and we were just so much friends that it was almost like roommates, if that, they were roommates. There wasn't anything happen. There was no bad. We never fought. It just, to me, if I'm gonna be in a relationship and give my heart and be in it, yes, you should be friends, of course, with somebody you're with, but there should be also that love. And I know that love was there, but it just wasn't being shown on his part and my part. But I felt like I couldn't show it because I wasn't getting it back from him. And then when I would talk to him about it, he'd say the same thing. I'm being very open in this video. Like, okay, let's just talk, girl. I don't know, it would just be like at night, we'd be on our phones, and then he'd like shut his off and just put it down and go to sleep. And he wouldn't even say like goodnight. He wouldn't even hug me, he wouldn't kiss me. And then if I was like upset about that, I would just kind of like shut off my phone and put it down too. And I wouldn't be like, oh, good night or something, because I'd be like, cool, why didn't he say good night to me? So it was just like, it was so much like Friends that it just got so repetitive. And I think that's when I knew, like, that's just when I knew I want to be hugged and I want to be kissed. But it's not like bad thing on him. Obviously, I wasn't doing it either, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it wasn't anybody that did something. Would you ever hook up with an older man? Okay, I'm old, honestly. So an older man, I mean, I don't care if people, like, I'm not just saying that. I really don't care people's ages. I care about who they are as a person and, you know, their energy and their spirit and how they treat me. So yeah, if I had a connection with somebody and it was like real, of course I would. What's your next tattoo idea? Also, I love you so much. You're an idol. Oh my God, you've been there since 70K. I love you so much. My next tattoo idea, I'm actually wanting finger tattoos. I want like 3 fingers done at once. Like, I think I'm just gonna go all out and crazy. I want some like moons and stars, and then I want some like lines here. I can't tell you what it's gonna say, but I will tell you when, if I get it, I will tell you, but I don't want to like spoil it, because yeah. Have you ever thought of taking out your implants? No. Like taking them out and getting them bigger, yeah, but no. If you could have a one-night stand with any celebrity, who would you choose, and gender doesn't matter? MGK. Have you ever committed a major crime and got away with it? What was the crime? Okay, so I've never committed a major crime. The biggest crime I think I would have had was like speeding, not stopping at stop signs, stuff like that. So yeah, I've got away from things like, but I think everyone's done that. I feel like as I get older now, I'm like, stop completely at the stop sign and I will never speed. When I was younger, I was like, woo! So that's like the biggest crime I think I committed. I'm lame. Well, these are about dolls and why we broke up, so I'm glad I already answered that, because there are like a lot of them. How did I deal with it? Okay, look at these ones. How did you deal with the breakup? I think I'm still dealing with it, honestly. I just tried not to really focus on what he was doing. Like from even friends, I'm not saying like even on social media, from like friends or like people that like knew both of us. Like, I didn't really want to know. I just wanted to know if he was okay. Like, I would ask his dad, obviously, like, are you okay? And stuff like that. Is he okay and how's he doing? And I would talk to him sometimes, but I just didn't really, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable knowing like what he was, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to know. So I think that's how I dealt with it, and just a lot of journaling, self-reflection, keeping myself busy. Everything I kind of just already said with what, because I think that's what I'm dealing with currently. That's probably what it is. I don't know. What made you, I like this one. What made you start drinking? I remember back in the day, you were not for it. I did not drink, like, at all. Like, when I was 19 is legal in my city and my province where I am to drink, and I like literally, I don't even think I had a drink when I was 19. I could be wrong, maybe I had like one, but it would have been like a sip or like a half a drink. Like, I didn't like drinking. 20, 21, 22, like, I didn't drink. I remember there was one night when I had like a drink, like one night, and I think I was like 21, and I was like, I don't like this, it's disgusting, like, I don't want to drink. And yeah, so I'll always remember that night, and I just never ever drank. So yeah, what did make me want to start drinking? I don't even know. I think the one night I was just like, I'm gonna have a drink, and I don't even know what to drink. So me and Dalton went to the liquor store, and I was like, whiskey? No, what was it? Captain Morgan. So it's spiced rum, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. And I had like a shot, and I was like, woo, because I'd like pretty much never drank, and I just loved it ever since. Like, I love drinking. I love being drunk. That just, sorry, it's honest. Like, I enjoy being drunk. I love being drunk. But I'm not like, I have to be drunk. I don't have to be. I love it. I tell you, I love it. I love it. Like, I want to, like, when people are like done drinking, I'm like, woo, keep the party started. Would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die? When, please? Because then I can like plan for it, and I don't have to be like worried, like, oh, should I go on that roller coaster? Because am I gonna die? I'd be like, no, I'm not, because I know when I'm gonna die. Oh my God, okay, Christian says before that, me and Derek Capulet want to know, would you rather be turned into a sausage for one day or only eat sausages for every meal one day? Okay, I hate sausage, like eating. I don't hate it, like, yeah, I don't like sausages eating wise, so I would rather be turned into one, because then I don't know what kind of sausage we're talking about, but I could either pleasure people or I could just be eaten. I think I'm gonna answer this one. What's the weirdest fan experience you've ever had? I really hope she's not watching this. Okay, so I'm not gonna say where it was just in case, but I took a picture of where I was, okay? I took a picture, but like, I wasn't even like, I'm here. I just took a picture like it was a selfie, and there was the side of a building that was like colorful, and this person found out where I was and like raced there in like 5 minutes, like 5-10 minutes, and like raced there. And I was in the middle of an appointment that I paid for to be there, and they were like, this person's like here for you. And I'm like, okay, like I'm in the middle of their time. Like this person's like spending their time, like, and I had to pay hourly for this appointment. So I was like, okay, I'll be right back. So I went out of the appointment. Oh my God, hi, how are you? And she wouldn't talk though. She was just crying, but she wouldn't talk. And I was like, like, it's okay, like, do you want to sit down? Do you need a minute? Like, do you want to take a selfie? Like, it's okay, what's your name? And she like wouldn't talk, like she was just like crying, and like, I didn't know what to do. And I like was paying hourly for this appointment. This person's just like waiting for me, and I'm like, so I just said like, how about come into the room when you're ready, like when you're ready. And because like I had like this person's time and they have more people after me with appointments, and like I couldn't talk to her. And I like sat with her for like a good 10 minutes too, and she like wouldn't say anything. So I was like, just wait, come in there when you're ready. So she came in there when she was ready, but just like sat there, like through my appointment. And I was like, oh, so how are you? Like, do you want to take a picture? But she like sat there and like through the whole appointment. So I was just like, okay. And then after the appointment, she was still there. And then me and Dalton were leaving. She was still there. And then she asked to see my Range Rover, to touch my Range Rover, to sit in it, and to touch the change in my Range Rover. And then invited me and Dalton out for supper. And we were like, I would have normally probably would have said yes, but we actually had somewhere to be. But I just thought that was a little weird to be like, oh my God, can I sit in your vehicle? I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know. So it wasn't like that weird. It wasn't like weird. It was just a little odd. This girl knows me. Would you rather bathe in great medicine or stay in an elevator with all your exes? I would love to stay in an elevator with all my exes because two of them hate three of them. Okay, this ex and this ex hate each other. Like actually hate. Like it would probably be a brawl if they, that's not even funny. They hate each other, so I would like be like, what now? Like, because I feel like people talk a lot of shit, but when you're actually in person, they're like I've met actual haters in real life that are like, hey, I love you. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, I literally know you. Like, you're literally talking shit about me like 2 days ago. You know, I know people you know. Like, what? So I feel like people, that's what they do. And then my other ex and my other ex don't like each other. So I think it would just be entertaining for me. I would want to see it. Have you ever smoked weed? If so, come blaze at my crib. I have multiple times. I like under 5 times I've done it. And that's like, I'm old, right? So this was like, I think I first tried it when I was like 17. And I recently tried it again actually, and I don't like it. Like it's not for me. I don't care if anyone does it, like even do it around me, I don't care. I actually like the smell of it, to be honest. Like I love that, but I just hate it. I hate how it makes me feel personally. I don't like it, but go hard, like blaze up, I don't give a shit. I will drink. Like if you want to get lit and that's your thing to get lit, I don't know, I just don't feel like, I don't like being like hey, like woo. I like being like woo and like party, but it just overall doesn't make me feel like me, and I just feel weird, so I don't like it. But I'll come with you. You can blaze at your crib and I'll come sit there and drink Henny. How did you end up getting Sophie? So basically my ring just fell off in my hair. Love that. Now we're down to this many. My friend who I've had for years and years, I think I've explained this. If I haven't, then cool. Was moving out of the place that he was living in, and Sophie basically had nowhere to go. And they tried bringing Sophie to his parents' house, and it didn't work out there. Like it wasn't a good situation. So Sophie basically had nowhere to go. So I was like, I'll take her. Like I love animals and I have such a soft spot for animals. So I was like, I'll take her. So that's how I got Sophie. Do you think you'll ever have kids? Yeah, I hope so. And I know that's weird because people are gonna be like, oh, you said you don't want kids. You know, people change and things change, and I want kids now. So love that I'm like, I'm in my position now and I want kids now. Do you get high? No, I don't. I just don't like it. But then again, I've only tried weed. Like I've had Oxy, like, but that was for like surgeries and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed that, but we're not gonna go down that route. But yeah, I do when I am having surgeries. I sure do, and I very much enjoy it. What laundry detergent do you use? I use Tide Pods, and no, I do not eat them. Would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors? Oh, I love that. Noisy because it doesn't bother me. Like even if it's at like 2 a.m. I really, like I can sleep through anything. It doesn't bother me. Like I'm not that old man that's like shaking his cane at people being like, ah, that racket. I'm fine with it. Nosy neighbors, I feel like that now. No, because I walk around naked in my house, no. And if they're like, oh, knocking at my door, I don't like people, like, cause I'm very like socially awkward and I just want to keep to myself and this is my bubble, stay away, so I would much prefer noisy. What's your opinion on sugar daddies? Things you want to experience now that you're single? Sugar daddies, like, yeah, I mean, do it up, go hard. I actually looked into it, but I don't know, I just don't want to touch a pickle. I'm like, ugh. I feel like, I'm just like, no. It's just for me, but if other people do it, go hard. Like, get your money. You should do that. If there was a sugar daddy out there who just wanted to like buy me Gucci purses because I was cute and that's it, and I didn't have to go see him, then that's cool too. We can have a good relationship. What things I want to experience now that I'm single, that's gonna make me cry, because I feel like whatever I experienced then in a relationship is what I still can experience now. So like, they're not even, like, I feel people are gonna be like, oh, like fucking a bunch of people, like it doesn't interest me. Like, honestly, it doesn't. There was nothing I couldn't do when I was single, so I still want to go to Japan. Like, that's like my main thing. So I guess I can't really do that while single. Well, I can, but I think it would be this is gonna be sad. What do I want to experience now that I'm single? Having the bed to myself, not having snoring in my ear. Those are things that I would love to experience. Pooping with the door open, things like that. Do you ever regret getting plastic surgery? No, I haven't. No, I've been like sad and wished I went bigger and like, cool, I want like this and this, but that's like not okay in my head, I feel. But no, I've never regretted it. I love you, and your most recent Snapchat was that Dalton in the back. No, my most recent Snapchat, no, that was I was getting a, let's see if I can pull that up. I think I know right one you're talking about. Not that one, this one, and this one, right. Oh, it's just like the top of his hat. That is, I was at a photo shoot, and so that's the guy who was photographing me. I can't talk. How is it living alone after a breakup? Wanting to know for personal reasons. For me, I really enjoy being alone. I could literally stay in my house for weeks and weeks on end and be comfortable, but I'm just like different that way. Like, some people are like, I've been in my house for 20 hours, I need to get out, and I'm like, I would love that. Living alone is, I like it better. Like, no shade to Dalton, I love Dalton, obviously. I wouldn't want him to, you know, be sad or whatever, but I just enjoy it. I enjoy living alone because I can make whatever. I can make onions, I could sit here and watch whatever shows I want. I don't know, I like it. It's cool, it's chill. Nina asks, unicorns or mermaids, and why? Oh, unicorns? I like how majestical they are. I guess mermaids are too. I just have always preferred unicorns. I think that's like a shitty answer for me to say, like, because I prefer them, but I think they're so adorable and cute and colorful, and I want to eat one. What was something you sacrificed for the person you loved, and was it worth it? Great question. Okay, so this one is, I thought at the time I loved this person, okay? So after like thinking back, I'm like, I was just young, but at the time I thought I really loved them, and this person told me to never ever ever go to the club, never ever drink. Maybe that's why I never did. But anyway, if I went to the club, I would have bad things done to me, like by that person. Like he would come after me, and he specifically told me that, to just like not have any friends, like basically pulled all my friends away from me, and like, those people don't actually like you, pull. And I was like, okay, because I was so young, and that's what I did. I sacrificed that, and it really like affected some of my best friendships that I had back then. I always get sad about this one guy. He was like my best friend ever, like my best friend, and I still think, and I literally lost him because of that, like, and forever. Like, he will probably still never talk to me, because he would always be like, hey, let's hang out. I'd be like, no, sorry, because my boyfriend would be like, don't hang out, and it makes me really sad. And I still to this day like try to find him on Facebook, and I don't know if he has me blocked or if he just doesn't have Facebook. I really don't know, but I think about him a lot, and I ruined a lot of relationships. There was a lot of parties and friends that were inviting me out, and I was like, no, sorry, no, and it was not worth it. No. This is fun. I should do more Q&As. Like, there's so many. There's almost 2,000 comments in like half an hour. So Dalton says, and I'm so freaking confused, I don't know if he's doing this to be a troll. How many times? But I like to do it for the first few hours of sleep, then I have to be really good at the same time. What? Are you using a translator in a different language? Like, I am so freaking confused. Like, are you on something? Oh my god, the reply to it, Amanda Friesen says, are you on drugs right now? Like, literally, that's how I feel. Like, what? I have no idea what you're talking about, so I don't want to know. I don't know. Do you dream about decaf? I haven't since the breakup. No, I did when we were in a relationship a lot, but I haven't. How much money do you think you spend in the mall a month? A month? There's some months where I don't even, oh my god, I lost another ring. My fingers are so small. There's some times where I don't even go to the mall, but I'd say on average, maybe like $300 a month-ish. sometimes less, sometimes more, but that's like a ballpark. When is the last time you shoplifted? Because everyone has, so I won't ask if you have or not. I think I was like 11. I remember because it was like, I could have been 12. Like I was just becoming a teenager, and it was around that time because I came home and I was actually like so proud of, I'm not saying what store it was because they probably won't let me back, but I was like so young. I was like 20 years ago, like literally by. It was almost 20 years. Oh my God, I'm so old. It was like you know those like headbands that went across here? I got one, they were just starting to be popular. Like that wasn't even when I started wearing them, because I started wearing them when I was like 17, but I stole one of those, and then I think it was like a pack of socks or something like that from the same store. So it was like probably like $13 worth of stuff, and I came home and I was like, look, to my mom, I was like, look what I stole, hee hee. And she's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, I didn't, no one caught me. And I remember I was like, because I was that like bitchy kid back then, and when I was like flaunting it, that's when my mom was like, you realize it doesn't matter that you are like 12 years old, you still could go to jail. Like you could go to jail. And she like scared me, so like I never did it since. Before that, I stole when I was like 7. I did a whole story time about it. It was a little dinosaur keychain, and then that was the next time because I was like being a badass bitch. That's when, I don't even know, I thought I was a badass bitch. For the last question, I'm just, because I did like all the most like thumbs up ones, so I'm just gonna scroll and then get a question. I'm scrolling through so many stuff. Would you date a girl? Yes, I definitely would. It kind of landed in between these two comments, so I'm just going to say them both. I definitely would date a girl. Olivia at the club that I danced with, I would so date her. Last time you spent one-on-one time with yourself, if you catch my drift. 2 days ago? Love that for me. Thank you so much for asking all those questions. I haven't done a Q&A in ages, and I'm so happy I did that. I spilled a lot of tea. I hope nobody's gonna be mad. No hard feelings to David Dobrik. I watch all his videos. I am a fan. I love everyone. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram here, that's where I got the questions, so you would only know that. So thank you to all my Instagram fam for commenting that. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.